Welcome, God lovers. Heavy $money with wings banknote. Thank you for coming back to listen to God's Word, the words of the saints and the message we bring today. Have you ever felt a stirring in your heart, a deep quiet whisper telling you that you are destined for something more, a greater purpose, a higher calling, a divine plan woven into the very fabric of your life? Imagine for a moment that you are not simply here to exist, but to thrive, to break the cycles of limitation, and to become the first billionaire in your family. It may sound audacious, but it's exactly what you were called to do. This is not a message about mere wealth or fleeting material success, but a divine invitation to rise above your circumstances, to embody spiritual wisdom, and to unlock an entirely new level of prosperity, not just in your finances, but in every aspect of your life. You may be thinking, I'm not sure I'm ready, or I don't come from a wealthy background, but let me assure you, this is exactly why this message is for you. God's call to greatness often comes to those who are willing to break free from the constraints of their current circumstances. It's not about where you come from, it's about where you are going. You are one of the chosen ones. You have been chosen to live a life of profound purpose, and your destiny is not just to survive, but to lead, to elevate others, and to become a beacon of hope for your family and community. This isn't a call to materialism or greed, rather, it's an invitation to unlock the divine potential placed within you from the moment you were conceived. It's about answering the call to become spiritually rich, emotionally resilient, and financially abundant. Becoming the first billionaire in your family is a journey of transformation, a spiritual journey that encompasses not only the material but the spiritual and emotional wealth you must build along the way. Now, before we dive into how you can walk this path, I encourage you to take a moment to subscribe, like, and share this message if you feel that stirring deep within. If you believe that you, too, are destined for greatness, this message is for you and for those you care about. Invite them to join you on this life-changing journey of discovery, growth, and divine abundance. Let's begin this powerful exploration of how to answer the divine call and become the first billionaire in your family. The divine calling, understanding your purpose. God's calling on your life is not random. From the moment you were born, God had a purpose for you, a destiny that was uniquely yours to fulfill. But many people, especially those who come from humble beginnings, struggle to believe this. The reality is, God doesn't make mistakes. You were never meant to simply live a life of mediocrity. In fact, God's message is clear. He desires for you to live a life that is full, overflowing, and abundant. This abundance is not just for you, but for those around you. You are being called to break generational cycles, to rise above limiting beliefs, and to lead your family into an entirely new season of prosperity. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was born into a family with its own set of struggles and conflicts. Yet, through a series of seemingly tragic events, betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship, Joseph's destiny was fulfilled, and he became one of the most powerful and wealthy men in Egypt. Joseph's story is a powerful reminder that no matter where you start, no matter the challenges you face, God has a plan for you, and that plan is not for you to simply survive, it is for you to thrive. You too are destined to rise from obscurity to greatness. As you embark on this journey, one of the first steps is to recognize that this is not just about building wealth, it's about building character, strength, and resilience. God's message is clear: to achieve greatness, you must first master yourself. This means having control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You cannot expect to build an abundant life if you are ruled by fear, doubt, and anger. These destructive emotions must be confronted, managed, and overcome. Overcoming destructive emotions. The path to inner mastery. One of the greatest barriers to success, both spiritual and financial, is the inability to control one's emotions. Destructive emotions, anger, fear, resentment, jealousy, are natural responses to life's challenges, but they have the potential to derail your progress. As a spiritual master, your goal is not to eliminate these emotions, for they are part of the human experience, but to learn how to transcend them. Take a moment to think about the last time you were frustrated or angry. How did it affect your decision-making? How did it impact your relationships or your ability to focus? Destructive emotions cloud our judgment and create chaos in our lives. That is why it is crucial to master your emotions before you can unlock the abundance you are destined for. The Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Philippians, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Philippians 4 verse 6. The key to overcoming destructive emotions lies in trusting God with your worries, anxieties, and fears. Prayer, meditation, and mindfulness practices are essential tools for emotional mastery. Through these practices, you can tap into a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind and allows you to act with clarity, wisdom, and purpose. When you are no longer controlled by your emotions, you can begin to make decisions from a place of calm confidence. You will find yourself less swayed by external circumstances, less affected by the opinions of others, and more focused on the path ahead. This is the foundation of success, both spiritually and materially. The spiritual foundation of wealth. Aligning with divine purpose. To attain true financial success, it's crucial to first ensure that your actions are in alignment with God's divine purpose for your life. In the world's view, success is often measured by external markers, things like wealth, status, and recognition. These are the metrics that the world celebrates and elevates as symbols of achievement. However, the divine perspective on success is far different. True success, from God's perspective, is not defined by what we accumulate or the applause we receive from others. It's about living a life that aligns with God's will, serving others with love and compassion, and walking in integrity and purpose every day. Success in the eyes of God is not measured by worldly accomplishments but by the depth of our commitment to His plan for us and the positive impact we have on the world around us. When we consider the teachings of Jesus in Matthew 6 verse 33, we are reminded of an essential principle. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. This promise is not just about spiritual fulfillment but a promise of material abundance as well. Jesus makes it clear that when we prioritize God's kingdom, when we seek His righteousness and align ourselves with His purpose, everything else in our lives will fall into place. This includes not only spiritual blessings but also the material provisions we need to live and thrive. The key here is understanding that God's order must come first. When we seek first His will, we open ourselves to receive the full measure of His blessings, which will manifest in every area of our lives, including our finances. It's important to recognize that prosperity cannot come to those who live out of alignment with God's plan. If we try to prosper by our own strength, without considering His will, we will often find ourselves frustrated and unfulfilled. Prosperity that is not built on a solid foundation of divine purpose is fleeting and shallow. But when we live our lives in sync with God's will, we create the conditions for lasting abundance and true success. This alignment is not just a one-time decision but an ongoing process of seeking and obeying God's voice in every area of our lives. To align yourself with God's divine purpose, it is essential to start with a deep reflection on your true calling. Ask yourself, what is it that God has uniquely placed within me to do? What is my purpose in this world? What is the work He has assigned to me? These are the fundamental questions that must be answered if you are to unlock the success that God has prepared for you. It is not enough to chase after wealth or material gain just for the sake of accumulating possessions. If your pursuit of success is driven by the desire for wealth alone, it will never bring you the fulfillment you seek. Wealth that is not tied to purpose is hollow and ultimately unfulfilling. But when you chase after the calling God has placed on your life, wealth will follow as a byproduct of that pursuit. When you focus on serving others and fulfilling your divine purpose, financial success is a natural result. For it is through fulfilling God's plan that you truly prosper. Understanding and aligning with your divine purpose is the key to unlocking the blessings God has in store for you. The true fulfillment you seek comes not from the pursuit of wealth for its own sake but from aligning your actions, your heart, and your purpose with God's divine will. And when you do, you will find that the material wealth you need will be added to you as part of the process. This alignment brings with it the abundance you are meant to experience, both spiritually and materially. Building financial abundance, the practical steps. While spiritual alignment is crucial, you must also take practical steps to build financial abundance. This is where the work begins. Many people have dreams of wealth but lack the discipline, vision, or strategy to turn those dreams into reality. But the chosen ones do not simply wish for success, they create it. The first step in creating financial abundance is to develop a mindset of abundance. This means believing that there is more than enough for everyone and that your success does not diminish the success of others. The mindset of scarcity, believing that there are limited opportunities, is one of the greatest barriers to wealth. The truth is, there are endless opportunities. This world for those who are willing to see them. Next, you must commit to taking action. Success is not achieved by wishing or hoping. It is achieved through focused, consistent effort. This means investing in your education, developing valuable skills, and taking calculated risks. It's about building a network, seeking mentors, and always looking for ways to serve others. Financial abundance is built on relationships and value creation. The more value you can provide, the more wealth you will attract into your life. Another important aspect of building financial abundance is generosity. The Bible teaches us that it is more blessed to give than to receive, Acts 20 verse 35. Generosity is a principle that transcends financial wealth. When you give freely of your time, resources, and energy, you open yourself to receive even more. You position yourself as a vessel through which blessings flow, both to you and to those around you. Stepping into your leadership, leading by example. As the first billionaire in your family, you are not just called to financial success. You are called to be a leader in every aspect of life. Leadership is often misunderstood as a quest for power, control, or domination over others. In reality, true leadership is about service. It's about being a beacon of light for those around you, guiding them, uplifting them, and helping them realize their own divine potential. Your leadership is not defined by how much you accumulate or how many people follow you, but by how well you serve and empower others to live out their God-given purpose. Your journey towards success is not simply about your own growth or achievements. It is about the legacy you are creating, not just for yourself, but for the generations that will follow. The gift of prosperity that you are destined to receive is not intended for your benefit alone. You have been chosen to break the chains of generational cycles that have held your family back. You are called to be the one who lifts your family out of poverty, to be the trailblazer who creates new pathways of abundance, success, and opportunity. By walking in your own purpose, you will show your family what is possible and help them walk in their own purpose as well. The legacy you create will extend far beyond your personal financial success. You are creating a blueprint for future generations, one that is founded on purpose, faith, and service. This is why leadership is such an essential aspect of your calling. You are not just called to achieve personal success and wealth. You are called to inspire others, to mentor them, and to lead them toward their own greatness. You must teach them that true success is not defined by material wealth alone, but by how well they live out their divine purpose and serve others. Your leadership must focus on breaking free from the destructive patterns and limitations that have plagued your family and community for generations. You are the one who is meant to pave the way, to show that it is possible to rise above past circumstances and create a new reality, one of abundance, freedom, and spiritual fulfillment. Your success will become a testimony that others can follow. When you step into this role, you are not only transforming your own life but also playing a crucial part in the transformation of the lives of those around you. As you walk in your own purpose, you will inspire others to do the same. Your example will be the catalyst for change in the lives of those who look to you for guidance. You will help them to see that they too are capable of achieving greatness and living a life of abundance. You are not just creating wealth for yourself. You are creating wealth for others, wealth of all kinds, including financial, emotional, and spiritual. The impact of your leadership will extend far beyond what you can see in this lifetime, creating a ripple effect that will touch future generations. This is the true essence of leadership, not about being the best, but about empowering others to be their best. So, as you rise to become the first billionaire in your family, remember that your journey is much greater than the accumulation of wealth. It is about the transformation of your family, your community, and the generations that will follow. You are called to be a leader. Every sense of the word, and through your leadership, you will inspire others to walk their own path of greatness. You are not alone in this journey. Your success is intertwined with the success of others, and together you will create a legacy of abundance and purpose for generations to come. The final word. Your divine destiny awaits. As you reflect on these words, know that your divine destiny is already unfolding. You are not an accident. You have been carefully chosen for this moment in time, and God has a magnificent plan for your life. You are called to rise above your circumstances, to break free from limitations, and to become the first billionaire in your family, not just in material wealth, but in every area of your life. Thank you for taking the time to watch and reflect on this message. If it has inspired you, I invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Together, we can build a community of chosen ones, people who are dedicated to living lives of purpose, abundance, and divine fulfillment. Step into your destiny with courage and confidence. Your journey to spiritual, emotional, and financial wealth begins today. You are destined for greatness. Let your story be a testament to the transformative power of faith, action, and divine alignment. If you find this video useful and meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more videos sharing God's message, helping us develop both mentally and spiritually. Wish you a day filled with happiness and peace. See you in the next videos.